So every time you go on the Via Rápida, you gotta pay 43 pesos, which is better than going on the side where you have to make a lot of stops. Alright, and this video is brought to you by our sticker from Rosarito, Baja California, Mexico. So we are giving this whole going out thing a second chance, and this is where we ended up.
It was a Tuesday afternoon in the middle of the day. Puerto Nuevo was empty, with plenty of parking and plenty of options for places to eat. We walked around and did an initial scope of the offers to select the best deal of the day. There were plenty of options, with one mandatory, an ocean view. This wasn't our first time to Puerto Nuevo. On our last trip, we went to La Casa del Pescador. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Their tortillas, I still think about them. They were absolutely delicious. This time, we wanted to try something new.
Now since the dollar went down, it's not $5 to park there anymore. Now it's $6. Down Puerto Nuevo. So this is our second time here in Puerto Nuevo, but this time it's very special because it's Mama's birthday, and baby Ro is gonna behave today, right?
Yeah, we're going to Matla. He will be big boy.
He's gonna be a big boy, he says.
Yeah,
so that's great.
He will behave.
He's gonna behave. Let's go see. Let's see.
Let's see. Let's go see.
Muchas gracias, Anita. Gracias, gracias. Now today is only Tuesday, so everything is pretty empty. Like if you want to come and pray here, it's a nice little church. It's a little chapel. It's a little chapel. It's like a little bit of seats there. Super nice. A ver, uno aquí para mi esposa, que es su cumpleaños, a ver si le gusta.
¿Es su cumpleaños?
Sí, sí, sí.
Felicidades.
Se lo damos para ella. ¿No tiene aretes para la nariz?
Sí, te los debo.
Ah, es lo que estaba buscando, de hecho. Bebico.
Gracias.
Porque es tu cumpleaños.
Oh, look that bajo.
Ah, muchas gracias.
Mama,
Muchas gracias.
look, it's bajo.
Muchas gracias.
Mama, look.
Está suavecito.
Lo sabes,
good.
ese es de almendras artesanal, esa homemade.
Mamá.
¿Cómo se llama cómo se llama
Todavía no
el?
tiene nombre, pero es de almendra, tequila artesanal.
De aquí de Puerto Nuevo.
Puerto Nuevo. Todavía no tiene nombre.
Ok, ok.
Pero a veces vas a encontrar de membrillo, café y tamarindo, pero nosotros tenemos pura almendra.
Ok, almendra.
Pero es diferente,
Yeah, it's
es
almond. Almond flavor tequila. Mándeme. Estamos buscando, vi que levantaste la mano, no sabemos. ¿Qué ofertas tienen? A ver.
4 mitades que son 2 langostas enteras.
Ajá.
Por $22.
$22. Ok.
Margarita, limonada o tequila. Y lo principal, ¿tienes la cámara ahorita? Las firmas están vivas, langostas.
Sí. No, pues venimos a hacer video para YouTube.
Ah, pues ahí está.
Pero no todo incluido, nomás las 4 mitades por
Arroz, frijoles,
22.
tortilla, tu margarita, limonada o tequila y tu guacamole el día de hoy.
Por 22.
Así es.
Ay,
Aquí
güey.
las tengo porque las mías, mira.
Vamos a ver. Okay, guys, so right now it's pretty empty because it's a Tuesday.
This is Mariscos, Puerto Nuevo.
Ahorita nomás andamos caminando, vamos llegando, muchas gracias.
Ok.
Ahorita sí, pasamos, ¿eh?
Ok,
¿Qué
primo.
especiales tienen?
Aquí, mira, es que mira, como ahí el vecino da 4 mitades,
Ajá.
pero son chiquitas,
Sí,
langosta.
sí,
Aquí es un buen tamaño esta, son 3 mitades por 20. Margarita y caldito de marisco.
Sí.
Ajá.
Ok.
La terraza ahí viste el mar.
Bien, con tortillitas y todo.
Hechos a mano.
Arre,
Bien
arre.
ricas.
Muchas gracias.
Ahí lo va a preguntar.
Muchas gracias, Oh, look, here's the Siete Mares. The parking guy recommended this one. So we have been here before, and we know this place is bomb.
Yeah.
But you want to try something new?
Different.
Something different. Here we go. All right, let's eat. Wherever you want. No, I'm picking.
Yeah, you pick.
Oh, if I'm picking, that would be by the beach, no?
Yeah. After doing our initial scope, we decided on Siete Mares. Again, Tuesday, middle of the afternoon, we practically had the whole restaurant to pick where we'd like to sit. We found out later when we were leaving that there were actually 3 floors. The top floor, 3rd floor, typically is opened on the weekends. So we decided on the 2nd floor, which was enclosed with glass windows, so although the view was unobstructed, you were shielded from the elements. The restaurant itself had a very homely feeling to it. It felt like a little casita, like an abuela's house, where you would have family dinners. The service was great, very attentive, answered all of our questions. So, a little bit more about the deal of the day. The deal of the day included chips, salsa, 2 lobsters, rice, beans, tortillas, and a margarita. So depending on your budget and how hungry you are, there are larger lobsters available, subject to market price. I knew one thing for sure, those lobsters were going to be fresh, and they sure were. The lobsters were fried, crispy on the outside, but the meat was so tender and juicy. It was the perfect pairing for the homemade tortillas, rice, and don't get me started with the beans. Those beans were some of the most flavorful beans I have had in a long time. They were seasoned to perfection. All of this was washed down with 2 margaritas and 2 beers between the both of us.
Thank you, baby.
Está bien rico, buena recomendación.
Qué bueno. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Buenas, buenas. Rice, papi, look, rice.
Las tortillas son recién hechecitas, ¿eh?
Muchas gracias.
Y su mantequillita que no puede faltar para la langosta.
So we have lobster. We have quesadilla, rice, beans, tortillas hechas a mano, made, homemade.
Hey, papi.
All of this, the margarita, obviously chips and salsa, $24. So.
Half.
This is mine.
Half.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We had the most beautiful cake made for baby girl, but I guess we're gonna have to ask her what happened with that cake. That's for another story here.
And then sour.
No, you're sour.
No, sour. Sour.
Super fresh. Hi, baby.
Sour.
It's a lobster.
Well, we shall see. Oh, it is. So it's funny how lobster has gone from really low class food to like they would give this to the prisoners, like that's all they had, to being very fancy. And so this is the port, Puerto Nuevo. It's called Newport in English. So this is the capital of lobster. Lobster here is very inexpensive. You can get 4 halves, which is 2 lobsters, for $20. The little ones, these ones are the medium ones, $24. But still, we got all the rest, all the other things. It's like comes up to like $50 with the drinks and everything. $50-$60. Not that bad. One of these days, we're gonna make a video all about tortillas and how tortillas have, you know, carried our nation. That's how these bad boys ended up. All I know is that my wife doesn't talk too much while she's eating. Means that the food is good. Or she's really hungry. So we didn't talk much. So that's a good thing. That's a good sign, I think. The place is empty currently because it's a Tuesday, but this place is usually packed, right? And the weekends, yeah, it's usually packed. And you know, remember that prices may vary, so on the weekend, prices might be a little higher than if you come on a Tuesday, because there's no one here.
Of course, after eating that delicious meal, we had to walk it off a bit. Immediately outside of the restaurant, we saw a shop with festive shirts that caught our eyes. Inquiring about a particular style, the two girls that were overseeing the store pulled out all of the available colors. And of course, my indecisive self couldn't decide on a color, so I enlisted the help of Ro, and we landed on the red color. I was able to change into the shirt quickly and was immediately in a better mood, ready to celebrate my day of birth.
So this place was great. This place is Restaurante Bar Siete Mares. This bar is called Restaurante Siete Mares. It's very good. I feel like we got all that for $24 plus, drinks and stuff. Will be more than that, but we have a nice view on the side. But I think that the secret is in the weekdays, because if you come here on the weekends or like on a holiday, it's gonna be just like our other experience. So this was very nice. ¿Cómo están los precios aquí, de aquí para acá?
Mira,
Usted que es el mero mero.
esta es la chica, la más pequeña que trabajamos, un paquete que viene en especial con sus frijoles, arroz, chips, tortillas, su mantequilla, su margarita incluida, 4 mitades de langosta por 24. ¿Sí? 2 langostas, 4 mitades por 24. La baby, langosta chica. Todo incluye frijol, arroz, chips, salsa, mantequilla, excepto esta que trae su margarita. 3 mitades por 25, langosta chica. Langosta mediana. Una langosta entera partida por mitad por $26. Langosta grande, también partida por mitad, con su arroz, frijoles, tortillas de harina, de 35 la grande y 45 la extra grande.
Wow,
y ya de ahí tenemos más grandes, 50, 60, 80, 100, el precio que usted quiera.
Muchas gracias.
A su paladar.
Estuvo todo bien rico,
El placer es nuestro, caballero. Un placer atender a tan hermosa familia.
Gracias. Hey, this is what she looks. Look at her. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Happy birthday. Muchas gracias. Buen día. Buen día. Come on, Papa. So that is Chalino Sanchez. That is Selena right there. That is Jenny Rivera. Guys, you guys have to help me with the last one. Ah, fuck. I want to say...
Es la varita de la escoba, el tono natural. Se tiñe de distintos colores. Aquí hay algunos ejemplos de colores. Se hace un diseño sobre el papel, se forra con cera. La cera sirve de pegamento, mira, con ayuda de la uña. Puros pedacitos.
Puedo...
Así, de puros pedacitos.
Ajá. Y así salen. O sea, este es un artista. ¿Y cómo? ¿Tú eres el artista?
El artista se llama Edgar Cepeda.
Ah, ok.
Y la galería se llama Straw Art Gallery.
¿Y tú trabajas aquí?
Sí, todas estas piezas son las que están aquí.
Straw Gallery.
Straw Art
En
Gallery.
Puerto Nuevo.
Puerto Nuevo.
Muchas gracias, It has actually been a pleasure being a Rosarito resident, just being here, setting roots, knowing the community, knowing the surfing community, knowing the hotel community, just, cleaning up the beach from time to time with my son. It's kind of nice. Coming here because we care is kind of nice. Giving a fuck about the place where you live is kind of nice. And all of that is thanks to Ocean Beach and that whole mentality that we gotta take care of what we have, Because what better place to be than paradise? And this is my little Ocean Beach. As much as I compare it to it, that's just what I have to hold on to, right? But this place is beautiful on its own, and everything is at a driving distance. And what better place to end up the day than the pier? Also, we have more than 3,000 subscribers now, and I appreciate the shit out of everyone in YouTube. Thank you guys for your support. We keep growing and we keep just doing these videos that you guys seem to enjoy, and we seem to keep making no matter what.